Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everyone is rising and shining and getting ready for a wonderful day. I have missed my community and I am Miss Uplifting Tea. And so I hope, like I said, everyone is having a great day today. Not going to keep you very long today. We're going to talk very quickly about Kate, Candace, and a lemon. So basically, what we have going on here is a few stories that come together that are worth exploring for the community, mostly because some of us will actually experience, if not one, but all three of these particular issues. Some of us will face serious catastrophic diagnoses in our health. Some of us will make horrible mistakes and be ultimately sent on our way. And then some of us will possibly have to switch jobs or switch careers at some point in our lives. So we're going to quickly talk about Kate, Candace, and the Limit, starting with Princess Kate. Now, I will say this for the last few 4 or 5 weeks, the British media has hounded this poor lady all over the British countryside, trying to figure out what she was doing, where she was going, and why she wouldn't answer none of these stupid questions. Well, last week we found out the reason why she wasn't answering none of these stupid questions, and she was rather preoccupied and unconcerned with their inquiries. It's because she is facing a serious cancer diagnosis. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but as a mother, she gets all of my support and sympathy. This is who she really is. And I know for a lot of people who follow or maybe don't or just know that there is a thing called a British monarchy, think of the British monarchy a lot like Disneyland and Mickey and Minnie Mouse. We're talking the monarchy is the movie magic, but behind those characters, behind the titles of prince and princess or king and queen, just like behind the avatars of Mickey and Minnie. Real people drew those. Real people voiced those. There are real people in those suits when you bring your children down to those locations in those parks. And although these people may have some fancy titles, those are real humans behind those titles who have real kids who don't care about their rich grandmother, who outside in the heat. We've all been there at a family gathering, and you have small young kids and be like, oh God. But unfortunately for her, everybody photographs, follows, and stalks her around because basically she lives and works in the British version of Disneyland. So for all the people who were wondering what the hell was wrong with that lady, give her the peace and privacy that you would afford to anyone, any human on the planet facing a catastrophic illness or a chronic long-term illness. And for all those who saying, hey, she's rich, she's got access to the remember, this is a loving mother who loves her children. And if you don't think the loss of your mother, no matter how rich you are, has an effect on you, I'd like to remind you of the processional with William and Harry walking with their dad and grandfather behind the casket of their mama. And if you don't remember all the antics them two managed to get themselves into, please hit the internet and go to the Internet Archive and the Wayback Machine. The same people that's hounding that lady right now is the same people that hounded their mama into the most amazing funeral that has ever been broadcast on national TV. So, to Princess Kate, to her very small children, and to her real family, we are wishing you peace, privacy, and a speedy recovery. Now, on to Candace. This one here is getting everything she deserves in life. I have no sympathy for whatever is going on with her, her daily wire, and whatever machinations that she has purposely, with malice and intent, caused harm and hurt to others. So forgive me if I don't have any sympathy for whatever is going on with Candace Owens right now. And if you are unfamiliar with some of the antics she's gotten herself involved in over the last few years, here you go. Tucker Carlson was told by Candace Owens, the truth about BLM is it has nothing to do with black lives. When 18 black people were murdered in 24 hours in Chicago, George Floyd riots, plus 10 people shot in Brooklyn in 1 hour, the movement is about black anarchy, and I will never bend a knee to that. This woman has been peddling lies and propaganda for almost a decade, if not longer. That article is from 2021. I think that's the only stupid thing she did from 2019. Candace Owens fumes as her own words on Hitler and nationalism are played in Congress. She has been out here saying the most vile, disgusting, horrible, and hurtful things, particularly as it relates to hurting people in the Black community. And now she is on her Reclaiming Her Roots redemption tour and stopping by places like Joe Budden and the Breakfast Club. And it's a reason why she's stopping by those broke down, rusted, dusty, raggedy mouth humans instead of wanting to sit down with people who have real scholarship, who have real depth and real knowledge. Oh, yeah, she's happy to go over there with rapper turned podcaster Joe and degenerate turned radio host Charlemagne. So forgive me if I don't have any empathy, any affection for her Reckoning Redemption tour that she's finding herself on. They put her ass out the country club and now she wants back at the cookout. Go sit at home. Because at some point in the community, we have to tell people who have spent the entirety of their existence hurting people for payola, trashing people that need protection for pay. You don't have anywhere but yourself. You have destroyed your ability to access the community because you have intentionally hurt the community. And you are only back because your payola in trashing us ran out. And so now you're just thinking that you can morph into whatever it is that you think the community will allow and stand for that will continue to have you cashing checks. Sorry, Candace. Whatever bullshit you got yourself into with the Daily Wire and bullshit like this, eat your food on your plate. You fixed it. Sit there silently at your house if you got to and clean your plate. But please stay off Real Black Media. Up next, we have Elon and Don Lemon. Again, I don't really have much to say about these two. Whatever Don Lemon thought was going to be accomplished in that interview Elon Musk he had with Elon Musk, we all knew it was going to be an absolute train wreck. And that's exactly what it was. Don left CNN. Now he is freelancing. Don is an incredibly successful, incredibly wealthy, incredibly smart man who's had a great deal of success over the years as a journalist. So why he would go in there with that interview with Elon Musk, who can only be described as who's as sensitive as a toddler who needs a nap and a binky, who cannot take any criticism, who is a grown man who's basically 50 some years old with the mentality of a 12-year-old boy, apartheid Andy. Like, why did he ever expect anything other than what it devolved into? You saw him trash the people from the stage, telling them fuck the advertisers. Did you really think that anything that you said to him was going to go other than whan, throw my binky, throw my baba, I'm a act a fool, Elon? Nope. We got exactly what we expected out of that situation. So whatever Don Lemon does going forward, I'm willing to support. I just knew the X deal was going to crash and burn. Elon Musk is not the kind of person who is there to cultivate free speech. Elon Musk is there to be an avatar for the worst things that are in the American zeitgeist. That is who he is. And he's got a bunch of people, mostly men, most of his little incel, Tesla troll followers, who hang on every word he says because he has a few dollars in their pockets. And at some point, we are going to stop worshiping wealth and get back to work to honoring, or at the very least uplifting people who can do something more than pad their own pockets. So that's our quick talk this morning on Kate, Candace, and a Lemon. We are wishing Miss Kate Middleton a very speedy recovery wherever Candace Owens finds herself at for the rest of her natural life. Girl, go on down to Media Newsmax or one of them degenerate channels. You can go hang out with Mike Lindell before he manages to and I'll report to prison. But there are no spaces here for you. And as for Don Lemon, hey, lesson learned. That man is crazy. We all knew it. It is what it is. So I wish everyone a terrific Tuesday. And as I tell you every time we get a chance to spend a little time together here on the YouTube, I hope blessings chase you down. I hope trouble never finds your door. I need you to level up. There is power and purpose within you that the community needs. And when you have a choice, please choose to be kind. Have a great day, guys.